It's 4:30. In 2 hours, Jean-Michel's stand will be set up at his Baume market.
How are you, Jean-Mi?
No time to be polite here. Laurent Boulet, one of the main wholesalers, reacts quickly and offers him another variety. Tastier.
I can make you €1.80.
€1.80 a kilo.
It's just more expensive!
It's too much.
I can't. I will make a 10 cents margin. Can't do less.
For the wholesaler, 10 centimes margin per kilo. So, Laurent, you agreed to lower the price by how much? 10 centimes. Jean-Michel does volume. To keep this loyal customer, Laurent agrees to cut his margin. At 10 centimes more, you'd take it?
No, I'd go round and look elsewhere.
Those two have known each other for 20 years.
Oh, well, in these cases, there are no friends in our business. We always go for the best value. Laurent works very well. If one day he's not placed, I'll look elsewhere. That's the law of business.
A relentless world. Jean-Michel spends several thousand euros a week with Laurent. Here, prices are not displayed. It's up to the perishable.
Difference in grammage.
Laurent knows the prices of his 300 products by heart
It's worth...
and constantly adjusts them according to quantities.
Just a moment. The range at...
Him
not
too,
smart.
market vendor. Laurent offers him top-of-the-range American grapefruit. And this is worth 35 euros. You
It comes to 85 cents a piece.
give it back? Ah, maybe. What's the going rate for a grapefruit? €1 less. €1 a piece. Claude doesn't want to sell grapefruit for more than €1.15. That's not enough margin, no. He'd have to earn 35 centimes on each grapefruit, and Laurent would have to earn 12 centimes as a last resort. To preserve his margin,
We hit the customer. It just doesn't work. We sell for a bit more. If the product is nice, they sell for a little more.
big sleeper, go on your way. Here, we live by night. Welcome to the Marché d'intérêt national in Nantes, the mine, France's second largest behind Rungis. A brand new building where prices are set for the products you buy from the merchants. From 4:30, a small world of seasoned negotiators meets. Do you want the artichoke or not? On one side, the wholesalers and small producers who whisper their prices to buyers. That little lot there is 40 bucks. On the other, restaurateurs and market vendors who don't have a minute to lose.
Wait, I'll send it to you right away. Look who it's with. There's stuff to buy.
I'll send it right over.
So it looks like a truck.
200,000 tons of fresh produce are sold here every year. From shoulder of lamb to this amazing radishes. Flowers, organic produce, luxury products.
Truffles are over, I guess. Gone, gone, gone.
Cold weather guests abstain. Average temperature in the buildings, 5 degrees. In the dead of night, at 2 o'clock, long before the market opened, Ismaël is on his way to Les Sables d'Olonne. This father of 6 works for the fish wholesaler in the Sables d'Olonne area.
I generally sleep 2 hours in the afternoon and 3 in the evening.
When he arrives, the port is still asleep. The trawlers have already returned. Only the fish market is open. Each boat's catch is stored in large bins. Ismaël takes a very careful look around. He has 30 minutes to pick out the best lots.
Between what I want to buy and what I can buy, that's 2 things. There are nights when I purchase fish for roughly 12,000 euros and remain quite unaware of the exact amount. Sometimes it's 300 euros.
4:30. Auction begins. The auction manager walks past each batch of fish and announces a base price based on the quantity and quality of the fish on offer. Ismaël and his competitors, large traders, all have a box well hidden in their pocket. Whoever keeps his finger pressed on the button the longest wins the auction.
If I don't like him, if I see him pressing the button, I'm going to push so that he pays as much as possible.
And conversely, he'll do the same for you.
And that's it.
By chance, while lifting a crate, Ismaël spots a batch of magnificent rougeur,
That's it.
but very expensive.
At that price, no, it's not for sale. It's far too expensive.
Prices soar. Well over 19 euros. Yet, against all his competitors, Ismaël is the winner.
It's really instinct. I can't tell you anything in advance. I really like this one in particular, so I paid 22 euros 10, and I said earlier that at 20 euros I wouldn't buy it.
All in all this morning, he just bought 5,600 euros worth of fish. But his day is far from over. After buying, the sale. A countdown begins.
Hi Ben, how are you?
Ismaël must sell as many fish as possible before returning to the MN. He calls all his regular customers, even if it means writing while driving.
No more. Solet for tomorrow is worth 16.90.
In 1 hour, he sells half his catch.
Rouget, 27.60. What's the matter with you?
But when he announces the price of red mullet,
Did you eat a tank?
the customer chokes.
Well, I'll do that to you, my boy.
Back to the men. He reports to his chief.
The bar sold for 5,000. The Solet sold. The sold for 3 Gs. I have 15 kilos left. I kept the Trocadé for you. And the Rouget Barbet, I ran out. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'll have a look.
So there's Cedric Sive, fishmonger with 30 kilos of red mullet on his hands.
Where are the red mullets then? So the red mullets? Red mullet with golden scales.
The only people who can afford to pay 22 euros a kilo for red mullet are the chefs of high-end restaurants. Alain Ruffo, chef in Nantes, comes every morning. He likes to choose his merchandise himself.
Do you see any? Yes. What's it worth? No? Yes, it's worth 25. It's a bit simple. It's a bit less simple in terms of interest. No, you make about 20 pieces.
Okay. In the end, the chef will pay 25 euros. But at that price, he'll only take 8 kilos out of the 30. Cedric will try to make up for his losses with other treasures. Like a Mediterranean bluefin tuna, on which another chef, Jean-Yves, 1 star. Could you take this?
I might. I could, but they'd have to cut it out and put it on me.
Yes, the noblest piece.
We'll cut it up this morning.
It's the advantage that interests me. No, but you... Me?
What are we going to
I'll
do?
have to cut it. I'll do the ratios. Don't worry. I want to...
The rations, I'll give him the rations.
Per kilo. Could be
Say
around 40 euros.
And again, when I say 40, I'm weighing my words. But a little not. Are you in his waters now? Well, it's...
Is it to prepare me? I won't pay 40 euros. Here. No, he won't. He'll make less. He'll make less.
Jean-Yves placed most of his orders with the MIN by email the day before. Normally, he could just have them delivered.
Not. I'm going to...
He wouldn't miss this appointment for the world.
The Italian bean. In fact, I prefer to pick up. First, there's the contact with the people. But yes, pleasure, because it's my breath of oxygen for the day. During the end. Well, yeah, afterwards you're locked in, you don't see anyone, you work, it's nice, but it's the end of the day.
At all the wholesalers, Jean-Yves checks everything, tastes when he has to.
I think I'll give them back to him. He's going to pout. I'll give them back to him. Huh. Yes, no pity, eh? If I get up at 5 o'clock, at least to have...
His beans are too big.
Gaetan?
He doesn't want any.
Well, I made small ones earlier, that's why. In yours,
I'll
I'd
find
have...
out.
You're not mad at me?
Oh,
I'm not.
we won't be angry.
Yves has the eye. The feet are... He spots precious mushrooms and sheep's feet that are... Damn it.
It's a gift, me? That's not expensive.
5 euros a kilo.
Oh, but I thought it was a gift. Françoise? We misunderstood each other. I don't know about that. It's incredible. Come on, look at this.
Quite fine. A free crate. Always on the lookout for a good offer, Jean-Yves is on the lookout for a bargain this morning. At a fishmonger's in the Talensac market, he has booked an unusual room. 5-kilo turbo.
What's a turbo? Well, it's exceptional here. It's thick. It's got everything going for it. It's exceptionally stiff. Here, it's...
Price? 150 euros.
We can't let it go, can we?
Can't let it go. No, you can't let him go where? To the others.
Jean-Yves will have spent 3,000 euros this morning. At his restaurant in the hills above Nantes, Jean-Yves knows where he's going. His Michelin star, he keeps it for 20 years, thanks in no small part to the way he cooks vegetables and local fish. He personally runs the turbo, a very rare fish, with firm, delicate flesh. He knows he'll be able to make 10 nice slices.
How much did we have? 5 kilos, 590? From memory.
Sold for 45 euros?
Did you see the price?
Yes. People, when they come to us, they expect things like that, right? If they have to pay 5 or 10 euros more, it's true. In quotation marks, it's not a question of price. If they eat something exceptional that they can't get anywhere else, that they'll remember for a while, they'll say to themselves. For a while, they'll say to themselves, I remember I ate a turbo there, it was just great.
His cooks took care of the morning's shopping. Nothing goes to waste. His free mushrooms will be used to make a stew. But first, his commis has to prepare them one by one.
You've given a very tricky gift to your...
Yes,
He
for the worst.
will have yellow fingers.
Bad luck. Who doesn't take care of his precious vegetables?
You can't leave them in the water.
The plates are being prepared. The rouges brought by Ismaël from Les Sables d'Olonne, with the fresh weights from the Emine. The carrots marry with the pollock from Cedric the fishmonger. Spring obliges. Jean-Yves renews his entire menu. At the market, he found his green asparagus from the Loire Valley,
Yeah, it's a trial, we'll see.
which he's testing for the first time this season. A starter at 32.
It's the asparagus from the menu. From the new menu, okay?
For the gentleman on the right.
We know him.
He lets regulars taste it. Customers, who come every week.
Would you like me to taste it for you? Well, sir, you found green asparagus from the Val de Loire, accompanied by its egg yolk confit, homemade poutard, and peppercorn seaweed. We hope you enjoy your meal.
More natural, really. It's a bit, yes, crunchy, yes, everything to...
The asparagus from the Loire Valley is very green like this.
Very nice.
Done.
For these great chefs, some men's stores even specialized in luxury gastronomy. This store, for example, has been an institution for over 20 years. You can find what you can't find anywhere else. How are things?
So, what did you need this morning?
So, I'll take a look at what you've got in the way of new products. Laurent Odo, Nantes' only 2-star chef, comes every morning.
Do you want that you to have kumquats together?
No shopping carts, no potatoes or fish. He
And,
only deals in rare products.
Asparagus in season. I'm going to make a condiment, so I'll take Kombawa lemons too.
Kumbawa lemons at 25 euros a kilo. Recognizable by their lumpy, lemony rind.
In the greenest, please. In the greener, smaller ones? Yeah, please, don't worry, we'll do that for you. Oh, yeah.
Green ones are also the ripest and the tastiest.
A pile of sausage. Yeah, top.
That's pretty. This is top. These are beautiful products. These are Buddha hands, 16 euros each. One of the most unusual citrus fruits in the world.
This just arrived. It's precious.
So precious that Buddhists give them as offerings. In their time. Flesh is not eaten,
Cowardly.
but the zest is highly sought after.
Cut very thin, marinate them, that's it, so that's nice. Nasturtium flower, you need...
The warehouse.
Capucine, it's
The
there.
rarest sector is out of sight. Aromatic plants and flowers.
Yeah, I'm sure Philippe has some too, if you like. No, the little corneta there? Corneta, yes, of course.
Corneta, Ficoides, Tubaya. Only specialists know. Plants you can eat. Perfect for decorating a plate. Like these nasturtium flowers, they add the finishing touch.
Whether it's visual, because nasturtium does have a little taste, which is a little spicy. It adds an extra flavor, that's all.
One imagines these flowers are produced in exotic countries. Not at all. You only have to travel 10 miles to Philippe Méchinot's greenhouses. Philippe produces 150 species of aromatic flowers and leaves, but in very small quantities. These nasturtiums, for example, with a peppery taste, which chefs love as long as their leaves don't exceed 7 centimeters. Over 15 years, Philippe has tested almost everything to win over chefs. Sometimes to no avail.
Sometimes to no avail, sometimes disappointing because we've mastered the cultivation a little, we've mastered the development of the plant, and it doesn't seduce at all. We have a few examples of this. Next to it, we have Grottin, we have Angelica, which are absolutely extraordinary plants, but in fresh form, it's hard to get them into our restaurants.
This salty-tasting leaf can also eat the icy ficoid. Its vesicles are transparent. This is what gives it its frosty appearance.
Nature does things well, though. It's really superb. It's somewhere between dew and icicles. That shiny look that's fabulous.
Mini vegetables are all the rage. Dwarf fennels, for example. So difficult to grow that only half of them will ever find their way onto a Michelin-starred plate.
In production, it's still very complicated to produce something of the highest quality because you really see the visual aspect, and it has to be beyond reproach.
That's the price you pay for excellence, rarity, and exclusivity. And to stay in the race, the Amin must always be able to offer something new. Today, Fabrice Thirion, a great traveler, comes to this luxury caterer with a curious world tour. Délicatesse. A selection of the rarest oils and vinegars, among the rarest on the planet.
It's incredible that he's been lowering his barrels into stone caves like this for 25 years, so...
Opposite him, Jean-Michel Deniot, the store's sales manager. And to help him in his choice, Ludovic Pouzelgue, one-star chef in Nantes.
There are 2 new Japanese citrus fruits, kabosu and sudashi, and kabosu is a side of Cedra Pomolos Kumbawa.
Fabrice earns his living on the products he sells. So it's in his interest to make his public dream.
Green tea bud from Japan. On the slopes of Mount Fuji in the mountains, it's unique, unique, unique.
I have a little pistachio. It starts with a little pistachio, that's where it goes, but I got it at the start, like when you put pistachios in a roasting tray. We're a small company, we make beautiful dishes.
For us, it's a product, so we have to stay within this range compared to our competitors, who are big companies. We have to differentiate ourselves through our product, so we have to be constantly on the lookout for new products to satisfy our customers.
A little phytoplankton. The tasting ends with this plant plankton powder.
It's the only product that contains vitamin B12, so it's completely healthy.
The only problem is the price. 103 euros per 15 grams or 6,600 euros per kilo. More expensive than caviar. Jean-Michel won't buy it.
We'll have to buy it and keep it in stock. It's going to be complicated. Today I might see 7 or 8 customers, no more.
Even if there's vitamin B12?
Yes, even if there is vitamin B12.
But Fabrice still succeeded. On the 15 products presented, 11 were selected by the caterer.
The plate is too much, it's too marked compared to